Why is AFK grinding a must? The reason why it's considered a must for me is if you are competing with a player for first place or with a guild for first place and they are doing it and you are not, the points are going to add up in their favor and not yours. But let me explain this a little more to help you out. So, AFK grinding for guild points. Avengers does it, SC does it, 14041 does it, and more players and guilds do it as well. Some players do it at night, but some players also do it when they're just taking a break to pee or eat, that type of thing. You see them at the Minotaur in World 7, and they kill that thing insanely fast too. Math time. If you use your brain, in World 7 there's 3 world bosses. In 1 hour, I stood by the Minotaur and tested this out myself. I began the timer once the Minotaur's teleport thing showed up as well. Okay, this is the Minotaur. We're gonna teleport to it. We're gonna start the timer on my Fitbit for 1 hour. That also, as you can see. And I got 5 points for doing it for an hour. But why is it so helpful? Let's say you do max points every day. That does not include world bosses. That is 318 points. The question is, how long does it take players to reach max points every day? I asked some guilds, and this is what some of the players said. Kai from Purge said it took them 8 hours. Time from Your House said 3 to 4 hours. Plus from Your House said 3 hours. Lala Koala from Lord Full Party said 6 to 8 hours. And Lucifer from Lord said 3 to 4 hours. I, of course, got more answers than these, but I wanted to make the point that the times were 3 to 6 hours on average. But I will be using 3 hours because it is the fanciest, because it's the fastest answer I got that was common. But choose any you want or your own time it takes. It's still really helpful no matter what. So by doing mathematics of World 0 guilds, from the time your points just reset, how long does it take you to do max points? We're going to say 3 hours. So after you're done completing max points, you have 21 hours to AFK grind world bosses. So for that many hours, you get 105 points from doing nothing. But if you don't want to AFK, or you still want to play, and it's actually faster if you don't AFK to get more points, then you can get even more points by doing what Latius says, just by going from boss to boss to boss to boss by server hopping. Even if you just did it at night, the average time for an adult and teen to sleep is 7 hours. This is from one study, and the average teen should apparently sleep for 9 to 9.5 hours. So yeah, I guess sleep better. But if you do this all night, and if my calculations are correct, that would be 35 points a night. Those world bosses points are going to add up eventually. Doing the 318 example, at the end of 21 days, you would have 2,205 points from doing absolutely nothing except getting an auto clicker. Doing the 7 hours of sleep one, at the end of 21 days, you would have 735 points from doing nothing except, well, yeah, getting an auto clicker. This is just more of a reason to do this. But there is something to know. Are they going to remove this feature because of this? I don't know. But even if you are not a player who doesn't have to get max or a ton of points every day, you can just AFK world bosses all night. You will barely have to do anything to get your minimum requirement. If it comes to a point where everyone is doing it, though, it is going to be more likely they are going to remove it. How they decide to do that, I don't know, but yeah. And this is, of course, a maybe. Not for sure, but like I said, just more likely. So be smart. Enjoy AFKing and be kind to your computer, too. If you AFK for 21 hours, yeah, you might want to have some backup computers. But, I mean, just don't kill it. Alright, thanks for watching.